Tiffany. Hi, I'm at the corner right here of Liberty, and I'm right at the entrance of the park. Yeah, it's right in between Liberty and Broadway. Okay, I'll be here. What happened?
And I'm standing with one of the protesters, Sami. So how long have you been down here?
I was here the first week, and then I went to my home state of North Carolina and did some organizing there.
So what made you want to be a part of this protest?
I've been pushing direct action and empowering others to learn some of the esoteric truths that are withheld for a few years now. So when the opportunity was given to be a part of a movement that I not only agreed with, but could use the opportunity to bridge with a lot of the other inequalities that people of color are experiencing around the world, I had to be here. It wasn't an obligation, it was a responsibility.
What are you hoping that the outcome of this protest will be? If any,
honestly, change. But we are change, and we are the change that we want to see here. The thing that we all agree on, regardless of race, culture, creed, financial background, religion, sexual preference, is something is terribly wrong here, and something needs to be done about this thing that is wrong. But a lot of people don't realize that this one thing that's wrong here is basically the greed and the wealth stemming from imperialism, stemming from slavery, stemming from the actual manipulation of time and creation of religions. This power and this wealth has been passed down generations to generations, so there was no ever way for it to be equality here. Then with the signing of the Federal Reserve Act by Woodrow Wilson and the World Wars and things like that, you have easier ways to look at certain problems that will show you the light. And a lot of the things they teach you in school, they withhold a lot of information. And knowledge is indeed power. So the outcome basically, as long as I personally, one person can touch one person, two people, three people a day, and those people can touch one person, two people, three people a day, and educate someone else and empower others to learn these truths that are withheld and to organize and to mobilize in their own communities. You have to think globally and act locally, because we stand in solidarity with people across the world who are dissatisfied individuals, and through unity is the only way that we can provoke and get the change that we want to see here.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Peace.
We're standing next to Zach, who's down here protesting. How long have you been down here?
Not very long compared to some people. I was here last Wednesday when the labor march happened, and I came back on Friday, and I've been here pretty much since Friday.
So what changes do you think need to happen between Wall Street and Washington, D.C. in that relationship?
I mean, you know, I'm not an economist, I'm not a lawyer, I can't like propose specific legal things, especially with our government system, with how bloated our legal system is. I mean, you know, like Obama's job bill is like, what, 2,400 pages long? I don't understand why that has to be the case, but for me, this is more about like a sort of collective awakening. We seem to be realizing that we can't keep running our society based off of greed anymore. It doesn't work. It's not sustainable. It's evil. There's a bunch of different arguments you can make against it.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Tiffany Frazier with Hudson County TV reporting live from downtown Manhattan. Now we're standing right in front of Zuccotti Park where thousands... Tiffany Frazier with Hudson County TV reporting live from downtown Manhattan. Now right behind me is Zuccotti Park where hundreds of New Yorkers and residents from the tri-state area have gathered for Occupy Wall Street, which is protesting the relationship between Washington, D.C. and Wall Street. Tiffany Frazier with Hudson County TV reporting live from downtown Manhattan. Now we're standing in Zuccotti Park where hundreds of New Yorkers and residents from the tri-state area have gathered to protest Wall Street. In Occupy Wall Street, we have all of these protesters who are arguing against the relationship between Washington, D.C. and Wall Street. Now this protest started about 3 weeks ago and it's not showing any signs of letting up. With protests ranging from corporate greed to global warming to the way that our children are being educated, protesters camped out here in Zuccotti Park are here for the long haul until their voices are being heard. Tiffany Frazier reporting live from downtown Manhattan with Hudson County TV.